It's Saturday, the 25th of July. I wish I had something spectacular planned for today, but really I probably have hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of editing. We're going for our morning walk in the woods. My name is Allie. I live in a forest. My partner and I are building an arch cabin in Colorado by ourselves. Well, with as little help as humanly possible. Yesterday our concrete arrived and we started our foundation. Our channel is called the Lazy A-Hole Ranch. What do I love? I love my kids. I love my dogs. I love my partner. I love the forest. I love my home. I love my ability to keep trucking on no matter what happens. I love. Oh, we've encountered a friend on our walk. A young Bucky Boy. Hello, young Bucky Boy. I think we'll turn around because the girls are a little too excited about young Bucky Boy. Ooh. Goodbye, young Bucky Boy. Sorry about that. The girls get very excited about wildlife, especially forest dogs. 2020 so far is my year. I know the world is in chaos. I know that things are not as they should be, but it's my year. At the beginning of the year, we paid off this place. I've had more growth this year than I've had my entire life. This is my year. Flowers aren't looking so hot today. It's been raining and I'd assumed they were getting enough water, but I'm filling milk jugs to water my plants. My garden is totally off grid. Welcome to my garden. I built it this year. I've wanted a garden my entire adult life. Part of the desire for us to homestead was becoming more self-sufficient. And this year, with all the craziness in the world and all the stuff that's happening, it seemed really, really important to get this garden done. These Brussels sprouts were the biggest surprise for me. They've taken off. I actually started this garden kind of late, so I was worried. But everything's really happy. That makes me happy. I've even gone so far as to start to cultivate some of the local species, like this wild onion. I figured I'd put it in the bed next to the onions that I grew. That is so pretty this morning. Guys, the garden has changed a lot. I've got some baby Anaheim peppers. The garden has been a really big deal to me.
Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel.
I have several beds that need more organic material because they are very, very rocky. Rockier than I would like them to be. I also want to start planning a greenhouse. I'm planning on an earth-bermed greenhouse or wallapini type of setup. We have such a short growing season here that to me that seems like a good way to extend the growing season. When I started my gardening journey, I did not do a lot of research. I'm kind of a doer. I learned by getting my hands on it. You know, I get the stuff in the ground and then I'm looking stuff up. It's Labor Day and I'm harvesting the rest of the stuff for the garden and bringing it in because we're supposed to get like 6 inches of snow. I'm a little melancholy about it, to be honest. Oh, there is a hummingbird. I thought they all left for the winter. I'm really upset about these guys. I love the petunias. I really don't think I have enough room to bring them in though. I've already harvested a bunch of stuff, but I'm just finishing up with like some beans and the last little onion, and let's do it. Moment of truth. I'm gonna harvest my onion. Oh, it's so tiny. Oh, you cute little bugger. I have already transferred some of my stuff into pots that I wanted to try and bring in. I do have a bunch of tomatoes. I'm super excited. We'll see how these do. I don't have high hopes, but we'll see. I harvested the turnips. Now I'm gonna go around and harvest all the basil. I think all I'm gonna do is just cut it off at the bottom. Pull the stakes. I guess we're gonna pull the whole plant. I repotted my peppers the other day. They all need a drink of water, but I'm gonna take all these inside. I've made a little room, little grow room for them. This stuff I'm just gonna leave it, let it go. Same over here. This stuff I'm just gonna let it go. And they never sprouted sprouts. Same with my celery. They didn't do anything. Let's pull this carrot. See what we got. Nothing. This was just a carrot top. And I got no carrot out of it. These are garlic cloves that started to sprout that I planted. I'm just gonna leave them. Huckleberries. They're kind of shiny though. I'm just gonna let those go to seed. There's not enough to really do anything with. Now you decide to grow. Let's pluck the beans. Oh, I got a couple beans. That's all we got out of these. Oh, I'm gonna miss all your pretty flowers. I'm gonna miss my little garden. I look forward to another garden in the spring. I'm happy I got a few things out of it. My last of my little harvest. There's not a lot here. I guess we will bring these in and bring in all these plants and try and find a spot for them. I pulled all the potted plants that make sense for right now. At this point, there's a few bits of greenery left in the garden. I'm gonna leave it open so that the deer can come in and get a last fresh meal and some other stuff before everything dies. This is hard for me to say goodbye. This is my first year with the garden and I've loved it and it's been amazing and it's done so much for me mentally. And man, I'm kind of bummed about it, but at the same time, I am already making plans for next year. I'm probably going to double the size of this thing, and I'm really excited about it. So we're going to leave this open for the deer. Hey guys, I left the garden open. You're going to go eat your fill. Go get some lunch. I found it was a little too much to say goodbye to the petunias for the summer, so I'm loading them into my car. But they're too beautiful. I can't give them up yet. I am overly emotional about my garden. You gave me 2 glorious months. I love you. I'll miss it in the winter. I look forward to spring. I have big plans for next year. Hey guys, it's late September in the garden. I wanted to show you guys our newest addition to the raised beds. These are for next year's crop of potatoes. This is a 25-gallon water bucket basically for livestock. I'm going to use these to plant some seed potatoes, and I think I need 8 of these. So I'm buying them kind of one at a time because they're 40 bucks a pop. So every time I go to Tractor Supply, I have 40 bucks, I buy one of these until I have enough for next year. I'm gonna put them in the addition that I'm adding onto the back end of the garden for next year. So with the gardening done for the year, I'm turning my focus on next year. I've already started the raised beds. I'm just waiting to get some corrugated metal for the sides, and then I'll start putting it all together. Thank you so much for watching this video. I do appreciate each and every one of you who take the time out of your day to watch these. Now get out there and do the thing. I know you can.